Hello Pisces, and welcome to your January 2020 reading. This is actually for the first half of January. My name is Heather from the Crystal Vein Tarot, and I would like to thank all of you for the love and support you have given me on my channel, and I'd like to thank you for all of the positive messages that I have received from so many of you. If you would like to contact me, my email is posted below along with a mailing address for those of you who would like to send postcards. I am holding a contest for the remainder of December. I will be giving away a meditation energy healing bracelet. So I do make handcrafted wire wrap jewelry using semi-precious stones, but I am doing a beaded bracelet, and so it's going to have a semi-precious stone for the major chakras, one representing the major chakras. So it will be an energy balancing, energy healing bracelet, and I'm, as a Reiki master as well, I'm going to be infusing the bracelet with Reiki energy, again for extra healing energy. So if you'd like to be entered into that contest, that draw, just send me an email and just let me know that you're interested in being included in the draw, and then your name will be added. So for those of you who are new to my channel, I am an energy healer and intuitive, and so make sure that you like, share, subscribe if you enjoy these videos. And for those of you who are already subscribed, thank you so much, and I really appreciate you joining me here and watching these videos and clicking the likes and the thumbs up and just being supportive. I've received so much support. It's really amazing. You guys are really amazing, and I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. So thank you so much for listening. So I'm going to get started with your reading. This is a general reading, and as a general reading, the messages are going to resonate differently for everyone. So please check your moon and rising sign readings as well for a complete picture of the energies around you. I am using the Gilded Tarot deck, and I'm going to be doing the Celtic cross spread because it lets me see a lot of things like what's happening in the situation, challenges, potentials, root of the situation, recent past, and your strengths and energies coming towards you. So again, this reading is for the Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Pisces for the first half of January 2020. Okay, so Pisces, the energy around you right now is that of the wands. It's the wands energy that's around you. So wands are it's things that inspire you, inspire your creativity. It's things that you're passionate about, and it can also represent Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. So you could have someone who's a big influence in your life that's a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius and provides support and guidance for you, advice, that kind of a thing. But I do, because of the position that it's in, this is in your present moment and where you are right now, Pisces, that I feel like this is your energy. And so the Wands energy, it is about creativity, it is about fire and passion, but being the King of Wands, the gender doesn't really matter in the reading, but the King is the master of the Wands energy in the Wands suit. So this is someone who's very bold, a very bold leader, is powerful, charming, full of courage, full of initiative, knows how to get what he wants, and is just has that full of life energy. So I feel like this is your energy right now, Pisces. And okay, and you have the Emperor. So this just completely, this completely reaffirmed this here, and that this is you, Pisces, because then we have the Emperor here, and the Emperor is it's a major arcana card, but if you had a minor arcana or a minor tarot card that was the equivalent of the Emperor card, it would be the King of Wands. This is an Aries card, so it could be an Aries that's in your life, because these are both talking about Aries energy. But this is again someone who is very strong leadership qualities, knows how to take action, a strategic planner, someone that's gonna. I feel like you have a goal or direction, Pisces, that you want to go in, and you're kind of like taking the bull by the horns, that you're just going forward with such passion, drive, energy, and yeah, and you're not gonna let anything stand in your way. You're just gonna go for it. You're gonna go for something that really inspires your creativity and your passion, and you have a lot of ambition and drive for it. And the one thing though that it is, the one negative thing, the one little bit of a warning here though, is to not be too full of yourself. Don't let your ego get the best of you, and don't let it take you down a path that you cannot support, that you don't have. Yeah, that's just a little bit. Don't bite off more than you can chew, is the kind of energy, because you got so much fire, so much drive energy here, sitting here, Pisces. So I feel like you might have actually been feeling like you were suffocating, not literally, figuratively, but because you do have the Hierophant underneath you. So this is Taurus energy, so it could represent a Taurus, but the Hierophant is about traditions and conventions, traditional wisdom, so like higher education and learning. It's about having expectations placed on you and following through with those, and conforming to the rules and conforming to the norms. And I feel like you were just feeling sick of this, that you didn't want to do this anymore. You were really sick of that your day-to-day routine. You were finding it boring, dry. It wasn't motivating you anymore. And that you've now decided to break free from that. And that's why there's so much drive, so much fire, so much passion, so much, you just want to be creative. You want something different. You're really yearning for that, Pisces. And you've just decided to break free from that, because the Hierophant is in your past position, or the root of the situation. And then you have the Page of Pentacles as the energy that is, this is moving into the past, but it's energy that could still be lingering a little bit. And the Page is, so this is, you could have received a message or information about a new opportunity, particularly with regard to job, money, a raise, that kind of a thing. You might have received news in that area. And the reason why I'm saying job, money, or money news, is because it is Pentacles energy, and Pentacles energy are the physical, tangible things, the things that you can hold. So it's your money, it's your possessions, it is security of house and home, your belongings. It can also be your security of your body, your actual physical body, so your health, and if it's looking at a relationship, then it would be the type of relationship that is very stable, stands the test of time, is something that endures and is long lasting. But just because of this feeling, like, I really feel like you wanted to break free from a very stale routine habit, something that you just weren't finding any pleasure in anymore, and you've now are looking for creative ways to express yourself and outlets. I feel like that might have been triggered by an opportunity that came your way, or even news of something. You might have received some information, and that kind of got the wheels turning in your brain on how could you take this and turn that into something that you can actually apply in your life in that creative way, and possibly even turn into something that could be a career for you, or a way for you to make money. And it's happened very fast. It feels like this is like an overnight energy for you, Pisces, because we do have the Eight of Wands crowning you. And the Eight of Wands is quick changes that are happening. It's about speed and action. You see these wands are flying through the air. So this can be about news or information coming in at a very quick pace. So it could be lots of emails, lots of texts going back and forth. Like just a flurry of information around you, but it's also about quick changes. So this is about you taking action and things happening very quickly and unfolding very quickly for you, Pisces. And you have more Wands energy. So you have the King of Wands here, and your future, or the near future position is, or what's developing from it, is the Queen of Wands. So this is you continuing to follow your passion and your dreams and your desires and being creative. But this is now you moving from that leadership type of energy, and now that you've gotten whatever this is off the ground and it's moving quickly, this is now you having a lot of confidence and self-assurance in yourself, and that you've chosen wisely, and that you're moving in a good direction for yourself. And then you have the King of Swords energy. This is your point of view towards the situation. So I also feel, even though this is about you being creative and having that drive and passion and desire and moving in something that fulfills you on that level, on that creative level, because this is in the position of your current attitude or point of view towards a situation, it's the Knight of Swords energy, and that is someone who is very thoughtful. Air energy is mental energy. It's all about your thoughts. It's all about your intellect. And being very strategic. So I feel like not only are you following something that really ignites that fire and that passion in you, something that lets you be creative and express yourself, but you're not moving forward in a haphazard way with it, but you're being very strategic, Pisces, in how you move forward in this. I really feel like that you're turning this little bit of an idea that might have come your way, or this news that you heard, or this thought that you perhaps you just had a conversation with someone and it triggered a thought in your brain on, hey, you know what, I could do something like that to make a little bit of money. But now you're being very strategic, and I feel like you're turning this more into almost like an enterprise, because you have such a strong leadership type of energy with ambition and being strategic, and again, strategic planning with this one, and using your intellect. And with that Queen of Wands here too, this is about you being very confident, very self-assured, because you put the necessary planning into this plan to move it forward. And now you have the you actually have, this is the third major arcana card that's actually come up for you too. But now you have the Judgment too, and this is what you need to know, or what's influencing the situation. And Judgment is completely, it's about your life's purpose and fulfilling your life's purpose, and a final decision being made by you with a wake-up call on what it is that you truly want to do, and having that clarity and things turning out in your favor, Pisces. But your fear is that there's going to be a lot of conflict, that there's going to be a lot of challenges and rivalry. So perhaps you're moving into an industry where there's a lot of competition. But do know that, you know what, the universe is a place of abundance. And with Judgment here, Judgment is about, it is a card of success. It is a card about clarity. It is about you fulfilling and following a life's purpose. And this is only in your position of hopes and fears. So this is the fears. It can also be a little bit about the work that needs to be done behind the scenes. But then this is telling me for work behind the scenes, this is you like facing a challenge. And the Five of Swords is about battle. It is about challenges, but it is also about being successful in that challenge. With Judgment being here, this is also a little bit of advice for you to really, any decisions that you're making, Pisces, make sure you're making them in something that feels good, something that is above board. Don't do things that are shady or underhanded, because it will only bite you in the butt later on down the road, and it will come back on you. So be very straightforward and honest, but do know that you are going to have some challenges. You're going to face obstacles. Any kind of new move or direction that you go in, anytime you try and do something, there's always challenges. There's always obstacles that are unforeseen, that we are completely unaware of until they actually happen. But this does say that you will be successful, but just there's also a little bit of a warning here, and that is, again, to don't do anything shady or underhanded in order to achieve victory. Yeah, because now you have the Five of Pentacles in potential outcome, or where you're headed. And I feel like if you do things that are shady and underhanded, you're going to be a little disappointed, Pisces, because with the Five of Pentacles here, this is about you worrying about financial loss, could be even ill health, and you being isolated from others. So I feel like if you don't act above board, and this is again where that warning came in with that ego, if you let your ego control you, You're going to do things you're going to step on people to get what you want. And when you step on people to get what you want, you get that Five of Swords energy. And that's going to lead to you being isolated and not having anyone around you to share in your victory and your joy when that comes your way. I'm going to pull some clarifiers for that energy. Okay, so we have the Knight of Wands here. So this is, you have so much Wands energy, so much fire energy. I really feel like you're on a mission, Pisces. So again, just be careful and keep that ego in check and make sure that you're not stepping on people and hurting people to get what you want. So with the Knight of Wands here, this is, as you're moving forward, as you're getting this off the ground, or whatever this is, you do it in a very creative way, a positive way. The Knight of Wands is usually someone, if it's an individual, it's someone who's very free-spirited and creative and idealistic. And this is the type of energy to bring to it. Instead of being like, don't be ruthless. Because the Emperor does have that side, that negative side where it has the potential to kind of be ruthless, but instead be more creative, be more free-spirited, be more just receptive to others and around you. Another one, and the Empress. Okay, so and the Empress is about. So this is. You'll have the abundance. You're going to have the abundance. This is whatever this passion, this creative endeavor is for you. You are going to be very successful with it, Pisces. The only thing with it, because the Empress is all about success and abundance, fertility, creation, taking that little seed and growing it into something big and abundant and letting it flourish. So whatever this creative endeavor is for you, you will have that success. You will have that opportunity. It's going to be something that you're going to really enjoy and have a lot of fun with. But again, it's just, there is that warning that just make sure that everything that you're doing, though, is above board. And you're not hurting anyone in the process of getting what you want and going after what you want. So that's the only caveat here that I'm seeing for you, Pisces, is just make sure that you do everything above board as you're moving through with this creative project or endeavor. But it looks like you're going to be having a lot of fun, Pisces. So I'm going to pull another card. This is an Angel Tarot card that did not turn out so well. An Angel Tarot card for any last messages from the angels and spirit regarding this situation. That was better. So let's just see if there's any last messages from Spirit. Okay. Okay, and you have the Ten of Fire. Okay, so the last little bit of advice for you, Pisces, is to be careful about too much work. Make sure that you're accepting help from others and balancing that work-life balance. And if you do happen to have any stress-related concerns, make sure you're on top of those and you're dealing with those. But that accepting help from others, that's where these two cards are really crucial and important for you. And that, again, just make sure you're not stepping on anyone in order to get ahead. Because then you will be isolated from others, and you know, there always comes a time in our life where we have to lean on others, on our circle of support. And so I just really feel like that is kind of reiterating that message for you. And don't overwork yourself. I feel like this is going to be something that you're going to be so passionate about that you might be so absorbed in it, so single-mindedly focused on it, that you're kind of letting other areas of your life slide, and that could relate to stress-related issues for yourself. So I'm going to pull a living Reiki healing card. Reiki is energy healing, and you know, we do develop blockages in our energy field, and we also develop blockages from our subconscious thoughts and kind of limiting beliefs in our subconscious programming that we're not even aware of. And I find these cards help to release those blockages. So I'm just going to pull one for you here, and we have practice happiness, Pisces. So practice happiness, because as His Holiness the Dalai Lama says, the purpose of life is to be happy. Very nice. So don't let yourself get stressed out, Pisces. Don't let yourself be overworked and so consumed by this. Have fun with it, but make sure you're also doing other things too. So I'm going to pull one final card. It's a Wisdom for Healing card. And I like these cards. They're cute. They have nice little messages and lessons on them that help to kind of foster that positive attitude and the attitude of abundance. They can also help us to challenge our beliefs too, some of them. Okay, so Pisces, you have remain centered. So for the first 2 weeks of January, Pisces, focus on conscious tranquility. No matter how stressful the day is, your intention is to remain centered and calm. So your goal for the first 2 weeks of January is to learn that you can control your psychic energy. Very nice. So Pisces, that concludes your reading for the first half of January. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and if you want to be entered into that contest, make sure that you send me an email and just say, please enter me in the draw, anything like that, and I will make sure that you are included in the draw. The draw will be on January 1st, and I will be announcing it on YouTube, and I will also be emailing the winner as well to let them know that they won. So thank you for joining me, Pisces, and take care.